Hello Vikings, today we are going to be learning how to create a well with a rope using no mods in Valheim. It's a great decorative piece and will look awesome outside of your base. Let's get right into it. So to build the well in Valheim without using mods, we're going to start out by using a stone wall 1x1. You can place it 2 wide to start, and then you're going to want to rotate by 2. So the snapping point hits the corner, and then you'll do 2, 2, and then you'll just keep rotating by 2 and placing it until the circle is complete. So then you have a circle that is looking like this so far. Now we can come and grab our log pole 2 meter, and on the opposite sides you can place the log poles in the middle just like that, and then you're going to place one on top. Now we can grab our wood beam 1 meter, and we're just going to come across just like that, and you can kind of notice that it's clipping right here, but that is not going to matter here in a second. If you go to furniture, we can grab our item stand, the vertical one, and we're going to place it in the middle of this beam here, as close as you can to the middle, just like that. And now we're going to craft a spear. After you have your spear crafted, you can press 5 to place it on the item stand, and you can see it kind of looks like there's a rope coming down. Don't worry, we'll get this all covered up and you won't be able to see the tip of the spear. But then we're going to have to go to our crafting, and we're going to have to place the forge cooler, but to do that we need to be able to place the forge. So if you go to forge, place a forge, and then go to the cooler, and then you're going to kind of want to place the cooler to where it looks like the rope is hitting the middle of it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but now we can break our forge, and there we have a rope going into a bucket, and it's starting to look like a well here. Then we're going to want to come to our building tab and grab a 1 meter pole. We're going to go straight up with that by 1 meter. And then we're going to go off the sides by 1 meter. And you can grab your 26-degree thatch roof. And we're just going to place that all along the beams that we placed on top to create our roof. So then we have something looking like this. Then we're going to grab our 1 meter wall, and we're going to press shift, and I'm actually going to place it kind of in the middle of the beam, both on the middle beam and vertically and horizontally. So then it's covering up that tip of the spear on the top side, and it's not clipping through our roof. And I'm going to do the same to the other side here. And there we go, we have a pretty cool looking well in Valheim. By the way, here's a couple more exterior design ideas that I'm working on. This is kind of like a bar, like a potion bar kind of deal. If you have friends on, somebody can be back here handing out potions and stuff. Thought this was a pretty cool idea. Another one that I have is this pretty cool early game farm pen before you hit like the Bronze Age. It's got kind of a roof all around it, and the fencing is pretty cool. And here's just kind of like a weird lattice piece that you could put in a garden or something. Here's a cool lamppost, and if you want to learn how to build a lamppost that is similar to this one but kind of cooler, I do have a video on my channel with a step-by-step guide. Anyway, if you want to see some more step-by-step tutorials on how to build some cool decorative things or learn building designs, let me know. Anyway, I'm Bear of Curses, and I will see you next time.